Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Be Determined. Today we are going to be doing a video on the Goldor armor set, the best dungeons tank gear in the entire game. Now, if you saw our last video, we did get the full wither set, so we are going to be upgrading that set today, seeing how it goes. So if you do enjoy today's video, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you want to be in my intro videos, be sure to tune into the live streams that are on this channel Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So I'll see you guys here. Alright, so today we are going to do a trade with Mr. JWGC here. He has saved me quite a few Jolly Pink rocks. And yes, be sure to listen to Tom God in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. But he has saved me 32 Jolly Pink rocks. We're going to be paying him 2 mil for those today. They go for about 60,000 a piece, so that is the fair price. So here we go, 32 Jolly Pink rocks. You can see if we right click, we can use them to make an Estrella. Unfortunately, I don't have a Necron's blade, so I'm not going to be doing that today, but we are going to be upgrading our Wither armor to Goldor's armor. So let's go ahead and pull that out of our museum. Now, our current museum value before we take this out, it's almost exactly 500 mil, so we're right on top of where we need to be. And after we take this upgrade, we are no longer going to need our T12 perfect gear, so we'll be able to put that in our museum without using it. That is my current tank set right here, is this armor. We've got the Necrotic Mender Crown with the giant perfect leggings, chest plate, and boot, tier 12, reju 5, all that good stuff, hot potato books. But we do have this new set on the block. We are going to be upgrading the whole set. Normally you wouldn't want to get the helmet for this, but we do want the whole thing so we can donate it to the museum. But first, let's go ahead and go over to our dungeon hub and see how we do. If we go ahead and upgrade these wither boots, I want to see if when we upgrade them to the Goldor variant, if they keep the stars. So we currently have growth 5, prot 5, fierce, and 1 star as our upgrades on these wither boots. Let's see if when we upgrade them, do they keep the upgrades? They do. So that's actually huge. Actually huge. So we can start upgrading these super fast. Very nice. So we don't even have to wait until we upgrade to the Goldor armor to increase our stats on these. And then we've got the fierce Goldor chest plate. I've dropped every single one of these armor pieces myself, by the way. None of these were bought on the auction house. Every single one of these pieces I grabbed from dungeons with my own 2 hands. So we have the full Goldor set right here. Now we can start starring it, which I will do. I'm not going to star the helmet because we're not going to be using it, but we'll go ahead and throw in the chest plate here. See if we can start upgrading things. I don't have a ton of wither essence. There we go. I'm already out. I did a couple upgrades to my essence shop today, so we don't have a ton of essence, but we will go ahead and buy some extra if we can. All right, there's 400 extra essence. We're not going to upgrade these super high because I am going to be running a lot of dungeons and I'll be getting the essence myself that I need, so we'll upgrade them as time goes on, but we'll go ahead and put as many upgrades on here as we can. There we go. We are out of our wither essence now, but let's go ahead and check our effective HP with this setup versus our new setup before we put Ancient on it. Or I guess we should put Giant on it, actually. That'll be better. But before we put Giant on it, let's see how we do. Alright, so currently, if we use our Blue Whale pet, we have our Necrotic Mender Crown with the perfect gear. We have an effective HP of 69,345. Nice. And then if we swap over to the full Goldor set, it should change to hopefully a higher number, 54,081. Okay, so it is lower as of right now. Granted, we don't have it starred or with Giant on it yet, so hope is not lost. Let's see how it does with the Mender's Crown as well instead of the Goldor helmet. Is that going to be better? It is actually worse. Okay, so 5,000 less effective HP without or with the helmet on instead of the Wither helmet on. All right, so we are going to completely ignore this fierce Goldor helmet for now. We're just going to focus on the leggings, boots, and chest plate for today. If we check our bazaar, we should be able to get our hands on some giant teeth. They are a little bit pricey, so I'm going to withdraw like a good 10 mil. That should be enough to apply them, I would think. We'll go ahead and get our hands on 1, 2, 3 pieces, and then let's go over here and apply them. 1,000,000 coins a piece to apply. Good night. Let's talk about that upgrade actually. We get 180 HP versus having the strength, crit chance, and crit damage on the fierce piece instead of giant. So there we go. Let's see how it has upgraded. We had 49,000 HP with this setup, or 49,000 effective HP. Now we have 58,000. It's already gone up by 7,000 just by applying the giant reforge. Now there are a lot of other upgrades we can do. First being hot potato books. We'll get to that in just a moment. First, I want to see how much it costs to unlock the gemstone slots on this. It costs, okay, that's a little tough. That's a couple mil per to unlock gemstone slots on that. So I don't think we'll do that today. It isn't even that big of an upgrade for the armor pieces. Once we start moving on to master mode floors, I may take a second look at this and probably get those slots. But right now I'm really only doing F7s and F6s, some F5s, so we don't really need it at the moment. Once we get those stars, that is also going to be a major effective HP boost as well. Now it is time for us to go on and grab our hot potato book. I have plenty just lying around. We are going to need 39 plus the book that we have to upgrade this set, because I actually have forgotten to upgrade our necrotic mender crown with hot potato books as well. I kind of just grabbed it out of my museum after it became better than the Reaper mask not too long ago. Let's do /anvil and go ahead and apply some hot potato books, shall we? Now remember, our EHP before we did this was at a solid 58,000. Now once we upgrade this, it should be a bit higher. And there we go, chest plate completely finished. Now let's move on to the boots, or the leggings I mean. Each gold ore piece also makes you take 10% less damage from withers. That is true. That is another big bonus for us taking on the floor 7 boss fight. That is going to help us out quite a bit. There we go, the leggings are done now. Let's try putting it on the boot, and then we'll worry about the crown. Now another thing I want to do eventually for this set is recom it, and then we can do the gemstone slots as well, plus master stars, all that stuff for tanking in master mode. But most of those things are going to come a lot later, because I am not a Chad enough to be able to afford all of that stuff right now, and I don't really need it at the moment, so we'll worry about those at a later date. But the set is almost ready to try on now. Let's see how much better it is than it was moments ago. We had 58,000 effective HP. Now if we try it on, we have 64,835 effective health, which I believe is better than what we had with that perfect armor a moment ago. We had 64,000 just now. If we try this set on, we actually have 70,000. Okay, never mind. But we're getting there, we're getting there. Once we get the stars on this set, it is going to be so much stronger. Plus I think I will end up putting growth 6 at least, prot 6 at least on these armor pieces. Eventually growth 7, prot 7, because that will be a major buff. Ah yes, chat is reminding me I haven't put rejuvenate on this set yet. I would be lost without the chat. Let's go ahead and pop some rejuvenate books on here. Not fuming potatoes, not yet. Art of pieces too, I completely forgot those existed. We can worry about last stand and legion at a later date as well. Last stand right now, if we were to put last stand 5, it would cost us 5 mil. It's actually not too bad, but if we went for Legion 5, that's 22 mil, which is a lot. Last stand 5 would be really good. We gain an extra 25% defense when hit while below 40% HP, and that will be stacked up for every single armor piece, so that would be really nice. But we're not worrying about that today. We are going to currently worry about putting rejuve on this armor. There's also counter strike, which I forgot existed, honestly. Gain extra defense for 7 seconds on the first hit from an enemy. That wouldn't be too bad, but we'll pass. True prot would be nice. Let's go ahead and pop true prot on there. Not enough supply on the bazaar, bruh. We gotta go buy it ourselves. If you guys didn't know, get true prot from over in the park at the Howling Cave. There's this guy back here. He sells true prot 1, which we will now be popping on right there. And then we can try and get Rejuve 5 on this bad boy real fast. Where is Rejuve? Here we go. Rejuve 5, 400k a piece to put this on here. It's a little bit expensive, but it is also very worth it. Go ahead and get Depth Strider as well. And Rejuve 5, there we go. All right, we now have Rejuve 5 on the full set. Our effective HP, 64,000 still. Hardened Mana is useful because all the hype mages in F7. True, I think I have a couple. Let's see, where are we at? Here we go. We do have our hardened mana right here, which will be very useful. We could also go for Mana Vampire, which I think is what I'm going to go for on the helmet. On the armor, we'll go ahead and put hardened mana. So we have on the chest plate hardened mana 5, on the leggings hardened mana 4, and on the boots we'll pop hardened mana 1. So we have a very large amount of upgrades on this armor set now. The helmet has been neglected, and of course it was the only piece that we got prot 6 on, the one piece we're not going to be using. But I think that is all the upgrades we want for now using this full set. If we were to have someone spam mana next to us, we should have more EHP than with our perfect armor. But this is actually going to be a really nice thing to be able to do, is put our perfect armor back into the museum for the first time in a very long time. Here we go. We got our perfect tier 12 gear that we have used for ages, and it's finally going to be put away. But first, before we put that back, let's go ahead and pop in our gold ore gear for the first time and see how much it goes for. Now, if we have any predictions, we can base them off of the wither armor, which is set at 26 million, and the max ore set, which is set at 54 million. I think it's going to be somewhere in between these. I'm going to guess about 35 to 40 million coins if I had to bet. But what do we think in the live chat? Bapos says 61 million coins. That's not a bad guess. Not a bad guess. I doubt it'll be more than max ore, at least right now, just because I don't think they take into account the upgrades that I've put on this set, because I've definitely put more upgrades on this than I did on my max ore gear, except for stars. But JW says 56 mil. KT 51, VIP 49 mil. All right, let's see who is closest. This will get us the gilded rank right here, and it is 54 million coins as well. That's actually very surprising. It is literally only like 30,000 coins less than our max ore gear. Very nice. I'm very happy about that, honestly. And we can also take this out and put our perfect armor back in. That will also get us up to gilded. It is valued at 31 million coins at the moment. So that's very nice. We currently have 505 museum value without having the gold ore gear in here. And so now every time that I want to go visit Shin's auction, I don't have to come over here and drop off my Divins armor. So that's really nice. But we do have our full gold ore armor now. We are going to be using this as our main setup for the foreseeable future. We are going to continue upgrading it, getting those wither stars on every single armor piece up to 5, but that's a really big deal. I know that it's not as insane as our T12 perfect gear yet, but we are going to go ahead and start using it, because I don't think it'll make a super big difference, but it will reduce the damage we take from withers, which is the majority of the place that I'm taking damage from on floor 7, and that is the place that I need this set for the most. We'll see how much damage we do in this. It's going to be pretty bad. 165,000, yeah, nothing crazy. 82,000 on that last one. Pretty crazy low, honestly, but it's fine. This set is not meant for damage. I'm very happy with the value that it has in museum and how much work we've done on it today. But no, this isn't the finished project. We're going to keep working on it as time goes on. Once we get up to master mode floors, we're going to be starring it with master mode stars and recomming it growth 6, prot 6 at least, maybe even growth 7, prot 7. We'll see how rich I am at that point. But we're going to be doing all that stuff in the foreseeable future. So if you want to see those upgrades, we're going to be doing them live on streams in the future. We do those streams right here on this YouTube channel. So if you want to check them out, we do them Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sunday afternoons. So I'll see you there. God bless.